Hi there everybody, this is Viper Unscripted, back with a little test here for any of the Black Lives Matter supporters who consider an individual carrying an airsoft pistol, or as the news likes to call them, BB guns, to be an unarmed man. So yeah, I'm going to keep this one really short, but here's how it's going to go. All I need for you to do is to tell me which of these two pistols is real and which one is a BB gun. You have 1.5 seconds, starting now. Couldn't manage it? Well, how about I give you a whole 5 seconds this time? You must have gotten it that time, right? Okay, I'm going to give you one more shot at this and give you a full 10 seconds to work with. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Was that enough time for you? 10 seconds? Probably not. Just so you know, because you might want to know if you got this one right. The gun on the top is the real one. The one on the bottom is an airsoft replica, much in the same style as the one that Tyree was pulling from his waistband when he was shot by Columbus PD. For everybody who took more than about a second and a half, that being the very first clip that I showed you, to figure out or try and guess which one was the real one, you're all dead. All of you. If you didn't know, in the first second and a half, whether or not the top one or the bottom one was the real gun, and that's doing this with proper lighting, not after a foot chase at night, then you are dead. Perhaps you guessed wrong, though. Perhaps you guessed the bottom one was the real gun. Maybe you chose to shoot that person. But now you've just shot an unarmed kid. Now how do you feel? If you can't figure this out in a second and a half, or 5 seconds, or 10 seconds, with both guns sitting right there on the screen in front of you, and no pressure, how do you think a police officer manages the same thing? With my point, at least I would presume, poignantly made, I would like to thank my two patrons, Memory Holiday and Wild Tanuki, for their continuing support. You guys, well, you keep the morale up, and in a small way and in a big way in my heart, you keep the lights on. To everybody who's interested, you can find me to support me at www.patreon.com/JTViper. There's plenty of different options, and if you want something that I don't have listed there, hey, give me a shout, and I'm always happy to kind of change things up for everyone. And for those of you who would like to support me, but who'd also like something tangible in return, check out my Basket of Deportables Teespring selection. I figured it was time to take my shit posting to as many platforms as possible, and wouldn't you know it, Teespring was ripe for the picking. If you'd rather be in a basket of deplorables over a basket of deportables any damn day of the week, consider grabbing a comfy hoodie or maybe a snarky coffee mug. Just don't blame me if your coworkers don't appreciate the humor, okay?